In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Peter Green's Black Magic Woman, recorded by him and his band, Fleetwood Mac, in 1968. This was before Carlos Santana and his band Abraxas re-recorded it with a much different sound and a much different feel. We're going to look at the Fleetwood Mac version, though. It's deep in the blues, and it's a great blues rock classic to learn. It's in the key of D minor, and it follows a 12-bar blues progression, but there's an extra measure at the end of every verse that literally extends it into 13 bars. It's used like this. Just like the intro, there is a chord that rings out way up here, and then a drum hit. I've got it set up on my looper. Here we go. Got a black magic woman. And the song comes right in. So there you go. That's how they do the intro. In some cases, at the end of every verse, they'll still do the same thing, but they'll even leave longer measures between the actual chord, letting it ring for a really, really, really long time before they hit the snare drum. Once you hit the snare drum, he comes in on the very next measure. So the snare drum gives him a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can come in singing or playing. Hey, let's look at the verse on Black Magic Woman. It's not like your typical 12-bar minor blues verse or even a major blues. It follows its own little path. We'll start by looking at the chord progression itself. The main chords are D minor, G minor, and A minor. And it has a walk down that we'll talk about in a minute. It's in the key of D minor, and it plays 2 measures of a D minor chord, and then 2 measures of an A minor chord, and back to 2 measures of D minor. Now to 2 measures of G minor. Now, I'd like to point out a couple things. That is the main rhythm guitar part in the background, and that's the first 8 measures of every verse. I'd like to play through that again before I do the rest of it. It's 2 measures of D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Back to D minor, 2, 3, 4. Now to G minor. Now here comes the turnaround changes. 2 beats on D minor, 2 beats on C, 2 beats on B flat, 2 beats on A, stop on D minor. If I explain measures 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, it basically comes down to that's the turnaround with an extra measure. So what they do is they start on bar 9 on D minor. 2 beats, then they go to C. Bar 10 is B flat for 2 beats, and A. Also could be A7. And then they stop, and they basically stop time on bar 11 on D minor. So that rings until the beginning of bar 12. There's actually the chord chime right here. Bar 13 is the drum hit, and then the song starts over. If I take it from the intro with the verses, it sounds like this. So that's the first guitar part. The second guitar part plays something similar to that, but then also plays a guitar riff at the end that goes like this. That fits in right at the end of every verse. So we'll start with the intro. Got a black magic woman, got a